today is Monday, March 9th, and the reason I didn't have a morning video to this or update to this is because I ended up not trading today, because I was waiting on that payout to come before I got any more accounts, but it's still like undergoing the process checks or whatever, so it'll probably come in tomorrow, and I'll be able to show that, but yeah, in tomorrow's video in the morning, I'm going to buy 3 combines, like I said, and I will be trading those tomorrow. If I see anything I'm going to take. And yeah, like I said, it's Monday, March 9th. I do have a ship to Domino's tonight. And I don't know why, but I was thinking it was at 5 p.m., but it's actually 4 p.m. And right now it's like 4:10 p.m. So, like I said, it is like an hour away. So I will get there at 5 p.m. like I planned on. But when I just looked at the schedule, it did say 4 p.m. So I'll be like an hour late there. I did like let them know. And yeah, that's pretty much the update for this video. And I will pick this back up after this shift. It is a Monday though, so I'm not expecting it to be too busy or anything like that. So I don't know how it'll go, but yeah, I'll update this after the end of the shift tonight. So this is the update to the March 9th, Monday, after the Domino shift. And there's probably a lot to talk about here, but for a Monday, it was actually really good. I think it's my new record. Between tips and mileage, I did $58, and oh, there's a cop. Yeah, I did $58 between tips and mileage, and tips were really good tonight, which I'm very grateful for. And when I first got here, obviously I got here an hour late, around 5. It was pretty busy already, and then like a massive thunderstorm came through, and like it was literally just pouring down rain. And if I do remember, I'll put a clip in here from my phone that I videoed of just how bad the storm was. Yeah, usually when it's raining like that, which Mondays have been pretty good so far, my last 2 Mondays I've worked have been pretty much my best days. But yeah, it was a complete thunderstorm, and usually when it's raining like that, you know, obviously people, they like to get food delivered to them instead of being out in the storm. So people were tipping pretty good. I can't remember how many deliveries I made. I was trying to look at the receipts. Probably around like 7 deliveries, I'd say. Anywhere from really 5 to 10, somewhere in that range, I believe. And yeah, it was a pretty good shift. Like I said, it was storming it was storming so bad I couldn't even see the road. Yeah, I'll try to put a clip of that in here. And for a Monday, it was pretty good. It got really busy towards the end. I ended up staying until about 9:30, so I made up for like 30 minutes of what I missed, obviously the first half. So between tips and mileage, it was $58, and then plus hours, which was, let's see, it'd been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, be around 4.5 hours. So that's $43, so 43 plus 58, whatever that is, that'll be the total for tonight. And that cop just passed me, by the way. I don't know if he seen the camera or not. Yeah, for Monday, I'm pretty pleased with that. It got, like I said, pretty busy towards the end. If I could have stayed later, I probably could have made a couple more deliveries. But another thing, when I was in the store, a friend of a friend somehow recognized me through like the drive-through window. I had to explain to him or whatever, I'm trying to keep this a secret, you know. Obviously working at Domino's while I can film this series or whatever, so people don't really know about it yet. And yeah, I came to a conclusion. I think the only way I'm going to allow myself to kind of quit this job and leave this job is either 1, hit a 10K month profit between this and trading, or 2, request a payout from all 5 XFAs once I get to that point. I'm not going to have an easy way out of this, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm not just going to randomly up and quit. I'm going to have like a goal to hit to be able to leave. And yeah, so that's kind of the 3 reasons. Either 1, hit the 10K profit per month, 10K in 1 month, or 2, get to 5 XFAs and request a payout from all 5 of them, or 3. Yeah, I don't really know yet. That's just kind of my thoughts right now. And yeah, it's pretty fun. Obviously, delivering pizza, I'm still enjoying it or whatever. But yeah, obviously, I don't want to see myself here forever. And yes, I want to hit my goals, preferably this month of March. Like I said, I'm not going to give myself an easy way out or whatever. I'm going to have to hit one of the goals to be able to leave, obviously. And I'm pretty stoked to continue this series. And that's pretty much it for this update. And I will probably pick the camera up later. But yeah, like I said earlier, I think I said it in this video, what I'm going to be doing tomorrow is ideally that payout should clear, and I'll put that in tomorrow's episode. You'll be able to see that. Obviously, it's real money. And then tomorrow morning, I will start fresh. I'll buy 3 new Combine accounts, and I will be looking to pass those over the next couple of days. And then, obviously, I'll be on 3 XFAs then. And to kind of clear up if you don't really know anything about futures or prop firms or anything, like that 1 XFA I was on where I requested a $1,400 payout, if I had 3 of those copy trading like I'm about to do, that would have been a $1,400 payout from 3 accounts. Yeah, my mind's kind of all over the place because I just got off late and I was kind of like rushing at the end, cleaning dishes. That's a good humility kind of lesson. If you ever want to feel humble, just wash dishes for a food place. No, but like I said, I've enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun so far at this Domino's. Yeah, it's kind of been fun working with the people there, you know. And yeah, like I said, in tomorrow's episode in the morning, I'll show the 3 new Combines. But like I was saying, I don't know if I already said it or not, but yeah, when I get to like that $1,400 payout I requested from that 1 XFA, on these 3 new XFAs, when I pass these Combines and copy trade them, it's basically 1 leader account, and any trades I take on that account, it copy trades it to the other accounts. So it's not like I'm trading 3 different accounts, it's basically 1 account, but it's just copy trading to the other 2. So like I said, that $1,400 payout I requested would turn into $1,400 times 3, whatever that is. Yeah, that's kind of the availability. And then obviously, like I said, I'm going to get up to 5 XFAs eventually. Should be within this month, though, in this month of March. And I will build those accounts up probably a lot slower than I built this first account up that you've seen, because I was kind of risking a lot more because I was building up just 1 account. Like I said, I built that account up to $2,800 and then requested the $1,400 payout because you can request half the balance. But with 5 accounts, because like $250 for a day on 1 account, you know, you can only request half of that, so technically it's only like $125. But $250 a day copy traded to 5 accounts, you know, now it becomes you know, 250 times 5, that's $1,000 day off of just a $250 trade, which is really easy to do with the size and the risk that I use. And so yeah, the end goal for this month of March will be to get to 5 XFAs, build those up, and request a payout. And by then I should be sitting around pretty good profit for the month so far. I haven't looked at the doc obviously today, so I'm not sure what the actual total is between both of them. But trading right now, I'm only $1,400 in profit because I did blow that account Sunday just being bored and dumb. But yeah, my plan is to get to these 5 XFAs, build them up probably a little bit slower than I did just 1 account, because like I said, it multiplies and compounds a lot faster, and I don't have to be as risk on in trades, obviously, because a small trade turns into a big trade with that many accounts. And yeah, so that's the goals. Either 1, hit the 10K month profit target and then I can leave, or 2, just request a payout from all 5 accounts at once, which is pretty much the same thing, because like I said, with these accounts, I'll probably build them up for a lot longer period before I request a payout from them all. And to get, just a $2,000 payout from all 5 is pretty easy to do. And that right there, that $2,000 payout turns into a $10,000 payout pretty much. Right? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 2, 4. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be a $10,000 payout if I can build those accounts up to each one of them has a $4,000 balance and request half of it, obviously. Yeah, that's just kind of my goals right now at this period. And yeah, I may pick up the camera more on this drive home. Like I said, my mind's just kind of all over the place, so I was just trying to get it out, before I lost track of it. And yeah, that's the update for now. And this is like another thing that I was thinking about is obviously like, as of now, I haven't really filmed. Obviously, I can't film inside the store. Obviously, like washing dishes and taking orders, whatever it may be, sweeping. But one thing I may try to do is kind of like film like the deliveries, maybe like what the delivery was or something. But like this location is kind of just so fast-paced, the deliveries, because they're only a couple minutes away, obviously. So I'm really just trying to get out the door and get there as fast as possible. And obviously having to like, get the directions, pick up the camera, turn it on, all that stuff is just kind of just too much to do for real. But that's one thing I may try to do as the series goes on, is kind of film more of the actual work part at Domino's. And as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a lot of like mistakes that they make, obviously, like making a pizza or like somebody cancels an order. So you basically just get free pizza all the time. And sometimes, they may mess up like the cookie brownies or lava cakes or something. Those are pretty good. Yeah, it's usually like, I don't know, depends on the night. Usually you get like, 6 free pizzas that basically just free dibs if you want it or not. So that's like another little bonus that I guess you can get. Just free food, free pizza. And yeah, like I was saying, I just kind of want to start filming like more of the actual Domino's work side as well. And especially the same for trading too. Just showing like more of, the trades I took and stuff like that. But stuff like that, especially like the trading side of things, will probably be after this series is over. And then obviously I'll upload like a lot more trading content and stuff like that. But it's kind of just my first time, with the camera and filming and all this other stuff. So kind of just new to it all, getting used to it and stuff. Yeah, if that's something y'all are interested in, obviously this series will all be pre-filmed before I start releasing the episodes. So I will read the comments and stuff, but I won't be able to like obviously act on them or anything like that at the current time, because like I said, this all be pre-filmed right now. So I'm gonna film the entire series before I start releasing it. And yeah, I'll definitely start uploading like trading content and stuff when I finish this series and all that stuff as well. Yeah, it's just kind of some more thoughts I have. And yeah, I do have a couple more shifts. It'll be off tomorrow. It's kind of like every other day. It'll be Monday, which was today, off Tuesday, and then I'll have a shift Wednesday, off Thursday, and then a shift Friday and Saturday night, like usual. Yeah, so obviously I'll film those days, and then tomorrow you'll see pretty much just trading, because I won't have a Domino shift. But I'll try to make that video tomorrow just a little bit longer, showing like more of the trading side of things, and I do have the days off. Yeah, it's been a fun grind so far. That's about it, just some late night thoughts, whatever, driving home, because I do have an hour drive home every single night, so I kind of do have some camera time or whatever while I'm driving. And yeah, that's about it for this March 9th video. I may pick up the camera again, who knows, I've done it like 3 times now. But yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, and I just thought about the third thing. It slipped my mind earlier. Yeah, sorry, I'm still sick. But yeah, so number 1, hit the 10K month target. That was a photo. And then 2, request a payout from all 5 accounts. Or 3, which kind of speaking this into existence right now. But pretty soon, I'll be buying a new vehicle with these payouts and stuff, and the money I make from Domino's. And so that's my third option as well, which obviously to achieve that one, I'll have to hit the first two goals anyway, so it kind of be pointless. Yeah, that's the third option, is to buy the new vehicle that I'll be buying pretty soon. Like I said, speaking into existence. Yeah, that's the third option. I don't know why I just thought about that randomly, but yeah, that's the three objectives: to be able to leave Domino's, and I'm gonna hold my word to this. I will not leave Domino's until I've hit, at least one of them. But pretty much, I'm gonna shoot for all three, because I feel like it would be pretty funny. Because right now I'm driving a 2013 Ford Focus. It's ruby red or whatever, and it's just just a little four-door gas car that gets 35 miles a gallon. And I've had this car for a while now. It's treated me really well. Yeah, it's kind of like another thing I was thinking of, because how funny would it be, to pull up to Domino's, because this is like a car you'd expect to be like, obviously, a Domino's delivery driver, just a small little four-door, gas car. Yeah, how funny would it be to pull up to Domino's in a, whatever my new vehicle will be, whether it be a Corvette or, kind of in the market right now for a C7 Corvette, obviously canned, or a 6.7 Power Stroke Ford, which is obviously a diesel, if you didn't know. Yeah, it's kind of the two vehicles I'm shooting for right now. And like I said, how funny would it be to, delivering Domino's pizza in, lifted 6.7 Power Stroke diesel truck, or, a cammed out Corvette that's sitting there chopping, at the store or whatever. It'd be funny to kind of film the reactions of, obviously, the people there that I work with or whatever, film their reactions, and then I don't know if you'll really get any reactions from the people delivering the pizza. You may get like one or two, but it'd be so funny just to pull up to the store in like a brand new, obviously, truck or a Corvette, and then, working, obviously just one more shift with the new vehicle, just getting everybody's reactions and stuff. Yeah, like I said, that's the three objectives, and I'm going to hold my word to this. I will not leave Domino's until, obviously, I at least achieve one of them, but ideally all three of them, because that's kind of like what I had in mind when I started this series, when I started at Domino's, is to obviously get the new vehicle and deliver pizzas with it, and just kind of get reactions and stuff. And yeah, so now this should be the end of the March 9th episode.